This video demonstrates how to install the Trans-Atlantic TC4300 Door Closer in a parallel arm configuration. In this setup, the closer body mounts on the push side of the door, while the arm bracket attaches to the underside of the frame stop. This mounting style delivers a clean, low-profile appearance and superior tamper resistance, ideal for schools, offices, and high-traffic commercial buildings. Before you begin, review the installation template provided with your closer. The Trans-Atlantic TC4300 can be installed to open the door 100 degrees, 120 degrees, or up to 180 degrees, depending on your project. For this demonstration, we'll set the door to open 100 degrees. Start by laying out your measurements on the door face. Measure from the pivot point of the top hinge and mark 9 7/16 inches over. From that mark, measure 1 inch further and make another line. These define the mounting holes for the closer body. Next, measure 2 1/4 inches down from those lines and square them off. These marks show the vertical position for the closer. Move to the top of the frame. Measure again from the hinge pivot, not the edge of the stop, and mark 9 7/16 inches across the head of the frame. Use the parallel arm bracket as your guide to mark the screw hole positions accurately. After marking, use a center punch to dimple each spot. This helps the self-drilling screws start precisely. Pre-drill one hole using a 3/16 inch bit to make installation smoother. Now mount the closer body. On a parallel arm installation, the cylinder end of the closer must face away from the hinges. Hold the closer in place, align it to your layout marks, and fasten it securely using the self-drilling screws provided. Before attaching the arm, install the 2 small cover screws on top of the closer body. This will make it much easier to install the decorative cover later. Next, attach the parallel arm bracket to the frame. Align it square and flush with the underside of the stop. Then fasten it using the provided screws. If your frame stop is narrow, use the spacer shim included in the hardware kit to maintain proper alignment. Now, assemble the closer arm. The Trans-Atlantic TC4300 uses a 2-piece arm consisting of a main arm and an adjustable forearm. Remove the connecting screw to separate the 2 sections. Attach the main arm to the closer spindle. The spindle accepts the arm in only one orientation. To seat it properly, you'll need to preload the closer by rotating the spindle about 1/8 of a turn with a wrench or vice grips. Then drop the arm onto the spindle. Secure it with the supplied screw and washer. Next, attach the forearm foot to the parallel arm bracket using the 2 short screws. Ensure the long side of the foot faces toward the hinge. Reconnect the forearm to the main arm using the screw you removed earlier. With the door nearly closed, align both arms so they are parallel to the frame stop and tighten securely. The mechanical installation is now complete. Next, adjust the closer for smooth, controlled operation. The Trans-Atlantic TC4300 features 3 adjustment valves located on the closer body. The sweep speed controls the main closing motion. The latch speed controls the final few inches of closing. The backcheck controls resistance as the door opens, preventing it from slamming. Use the provided hex key to fine-tune each valve. Turn clockwise to slow, counterclockwise to increase speed. For ADA compliance, aim for about a 15-second closing time from fully open to closed. Adjust the backcheck so resistance begins at roughly 90 degrees of opening to protect the door and frame from wind or impact. At the end of the closer barrel, you'll find the spring power adjustment screw. Turning this screw clockwise increases closing force, helpful for heavier doors or exterior openings exposed to wind. Finally, install the decorative cover.